Hey, what's up? Just starting the stream with VeChain because it's up 11.5%. Though it's not the only one that's up today in the altcoin sphere. You've got Neo up over 10%. So just looking at the daily on VeChain, that anytime we look at this, we try looking at the daily because you can just see there's a range, a very vast range between 3.2 tenths of 1 cent up to pretty much like 8.5 tenths of 1 cent. And so it has back tested old supports. It did that on the 8th of this month. Has begun to climb again, is still making higher lows than the previous lows. Bullish engulfing candle in the midst of being painted, less than 2 hours until that is confirmed. Below the 200-day moving average. Last time we've even touched it, March 8th of this year. High to low. You've reversed twice at the 50% retrace. Maybe third time's a charm where you break the 50% retrace. And you could run on up to the next fib node at 5.7 tenths of 1 cent. There's serious resistance, I guess, here. Look, I mean, historically, we've upthrusted through this 4.8 tenth of 1 cent area resistance, and it's also acted as support. So breaking that could see a pretty nice rise, no doubt. And the top of that range again is like 8.2 cents. So altcoins hanging around despite any kind of movement from Bitcoin, which the movement on Bitcoin has been up today, if you can believe it, back above the soft 9150 support resistance, and you're back testing that now past 2 4-hour candles. The current one we're in include really the past 3 4-hour candles, we've been back testing 9150 as support. We can go to that real quick. Just wanted to show VeChain. Whatever, dude. Who cares? It's Friday. Is anyone even watching anyway? I mean, you're probably doing something else. Alright. So here's the, absolutely gorgeous uptrend on the daily. Now, this could clearly at any point not play out. Okay, it's so easy for hidden bearish or hidden bullish divergence to just invalidate by just dumping violently at the downside. Normally with classic bullish divergence, you don't get that kind of stuff, but hidden is a lot. I think hidden divergence, identifying it and it playing out, can be a lot trickier than identifying classic bullish divergence. Okay, that's just from the experience of seeing it a billion times, right? So, it's just like, if this pivots here and holds within the channel, it's tested that demand line. If it was to hold and this was the bottom and we really started pivoting like now, the argument could be made hidden bullish divergence, but dude, that's the thing. It's like, if it starts dumping, then there's no hidden bullish divergence, because like the only way you can get confirmed hidden bullish divergence on this chart is making a swing low that is higher than 85.60. You do that, yeah, real life hidden bullish divergence. But again, you go and you test 8,500 and have a candle close there and you have the same thing. It's not hidden divergence really. So, but it's still something worth talking about, right? You could even kind of try to create an argument with the MACD doing the same thing, like a low and then a higher low, higher levels on the oscillator, the negative Momo. That's textbook, but again, you fall out of the channel, it's just not going to happen. All right. Oh, Steve, you mad, dude? Look at you. You're watching Scrub. Look at your life. Get absolutely destroyed. It's so funny, right? You're literally here watching. And you're literally jealous, dude. Okay. Funny one, silent. I mean, you know, hidden divergence is always in vision, you know, but it's just the question is asked. If the demand line holds, you will certainly have hidden bullish divergence. That's the big question. How strong is this trend line? Go on the 4 hour so you can see it. All right, so, you know, you can clearly see one touch, 2, 3, 4, fifth time touching this demand line. Multi-month uptrend posted on Twitter. And right now, you know, you're losing your negative momentum on the 4 hour. You didn't quite get over sold. Neutral. I mean, we haven't seen positive momentum since May 18th. About 4 days or so. And you could go green again, right? You go positive, then you probably are going to be getting higher prices, and you could run up to like 9,500. You know, it's funny about this channel here, looking at it, we've had some really nice respect. Okay, so just first, right off the bat, candle close from March 12th is that 25% trend line. Doesn't make any sense yet, but once you get the anchor points and you can see there's respect there. There's also respect here from March 18th. There's respect from March 29th, April 2nd. Resistance, look at the resistance, April 14th, 16th, 18th, all here, right? So that could, in a way, play, you know, if you start going positive, you get a weekend warrior rally, you're above 9150, okay, then yeah, 9,500 could be tested. And then, you know, that would create a gap on the futures chart, which the futures did close the week at 91.95. And so you would maybe on Monday or Tuesday or next week fill that gap coming back down, you know, just oscillating price. So that's always possible, man. All right, altcoins across the board doing well, man. Having a good day. XRP is only up 3%, 3.5%. We can look at the Ethereum again. And there you have it. Another low risk, you know, talking about 3 rising valleys here on Ethereum. You know, I was talking about this with patrons. It was posted, published, or whatever, and it was like, all right, if Bitcoin fails, it fails. But there is another low risk entry at that 195 area. Besides the scamminess of this wick, that was the reversal area, and as you can see, already back up to the same price you were at before. Okay, so a neckline still remains at 216, 217. It's not going to play out if Bitcoin starts dumping violently to the downside. So we have ourselves an uptrend on Ethereum too, just like Bitcoin. And this is how it always, this is a way it can start, you know, where the continuation of this uptrend could start with you know, what are patterns? They are pauses and trends. This is certainly a pause in the trend. Drinking my coffee, man. Had a 16-hour fast. Broke it, I don't know, man, maybe about 40 minutes ago. It's crazy. So good to see the 436 people here. The lovers, the haters, whatever. Imagine hating me and watching me rent-free in your head. What a joke. Okay, so all right, let's look at, you know, I want to see something interesting on gold. Kind of a little weirded out here, where you've got 3 peaks, 2 valleys. It's pretty cool, though, how you did eventually finally backtest the confirmation line of the 3 rising valleys. Maybe you have 3 falling peaks now. I would hope not, man. I'm wondering, is there a trend line we could plot here? Yeah. Look at that trend line being tested and bouncing off of it for the 4th time. But it's you know, we'll find out. It could be another lower high, and that's bad, very bad, where it could dump again. But another thing to think about, if we're in this bull trend and gold's to continue its upside, you know, you think about a downsloping resistance like a dragon of some sort. I think this could end up turning into a butterfly. No, nay. A shark. Another shark. Yeah. And so you could see a minimum target where it could reverse around 1762, which is the top 88% retrace. Okay, understandable. And, you know, it could go up to 113% retrace too. Up at like 1770 before selling off. Then you can get a bullish 5-0, 50% retrace, then goes again to the upside. So you just got to think, we are in a bull trend, so you do want to talk about maybe bullish scenarios, because we know the bearish scenarios, you break this confirmation line at 1723 next week, you know, you're probably going down to test, you know, the downsloping old resistance as support. Matt Beasley just followed me on Twitch chat. Did anyone see that? Is this real life? Is this fantasy? I don't know, man. Matt Beasley, we found you, man. Or I guess you found me again. What's up, dude? Okay, so we looked at gold. I mean, how's silver doing? Yeah, finally reversed. There was divergence on the 4-hour, out of critical resistance, 786, sold off, but crazy good news on silver. You know, it did break that little demand line. You know, it was like wedge, triangle, whatever. But look, man, a low on price, a slightly lower low on price. And clearly from your previous low to the much higher low, what is that? That's hidden bullish divergence like crazy. What's up? Yeah, 92.5. Those were the days, man. Twitch was good. So you wonder, is it some sort of head and shoulders triple top in development? How far will silver get, you know, pivoting here? Will it just run up and back test 1735 as resistance again? 1735, that's a big deal, man. That's a critical major potential reversal area. You know, you got to break that, man. Otherwise, you could just be setting up for a triple top or something like that. It's kind of, if you were just to anchor point, it's like a broadening top pattern. So, you know, the top of the pattern would be up like above 1759. So let's see if this maybe hidden bullish divergence plays out. It's kind of weird. Oh yeah, people were like, oh, there's no way Nvidia can go up again. Oh, but it did, man. It did. Yeah, I'm sure there are ways to interpret silver being in a channel or something. Yeah, sure, man. We can, if you want, we can try to mess with that. God, it's almost like you maybe want to look at this in the log scale, the exponential growth in such a short period of time. We start here like we maybe did on Bitcoin. So it doesn't look like it reached the top, you know. Oh, maybe it's like equidistant. Right, never quite made it to the top there. I mean, that's a way one could interpret it.
Mitch, thank you for all the education. I am learning so much. I appreciate what you give us.
Thanks, Alex S, man, for the contribution, dude. Appreciate it. Good to hear. Great to hear, you know. All of us have bad days, alright, including the person you watch. So, you know, people coming in, talking trash and stuff. It's like, really, dude? It's like, you're the bad guy. Because I don't try to hurt anybody. All I try to do is just go live and do what I love. And people, you know, decided a long time ago they wanted to tip me. But a lot of people have a problem with that. A lot of freaking people have issues with me just going live and doing what I love. So, that's why we can't have nice things. I don't know, man. Maybe we try it on the bottom side. Such an erroneous anchor point here that 1 and 2.
Bitcoin outperforming the world. Hi.
Are they outperforming tech, though? I don't think they're outperforming tech. Like the Qs, think about precious metal, silver, that's at a 78% retrace. Gold is at, you know, near, I mean, it hit multi-year highs on its highest previous high. But then you go to the Qs, right, tech. Sorry, I didn't adjust back. 886. Yeah, you're still at that PCZ here. We're just talking about what happens if the Qs break out to the upside and go, you filled the gap. Certainly bearishly diverging here. And this is where a reversal should happen if the pattern's going to play out, but it may not, you know. Nothing's certain. It looks like you're having a shortening of the thrust higher high, and that's common with shortening the thrust is that divergence. So this is where it should reverse, but dude, good luck fighting the Fed. Good luck fighting quantitative easing being unlimited. If you break this, then I think your target's all-time highs, or at least the previous all-time high, like 238. And then after that, we talk about, yeah, the only harmonic that would exist after that is the bearish deep crowd, which you saw, the 1618 way up here. Be nuts. So yeah, outperforming, you know, the major index funds like the S&P 500, Dow Jones, Russell 2000. I don't even think the Nasdaq though. Bitcoin is doing about as well as tech in terms of its percentage retrace from the previous major high to low point. It was outperforming it still is. I mean, whatever. They're definitely outperforming the S&P and Dow Jones Russell 2000. Definitely. Where you can just see we are just skating along an extremely critical area that was a multitude of times regarded as resistance is now maybe support. Look left. You can see staying above this long enough, you'll see 3020. That's the next target. That's why it's pictured on your screen. That's where you go next if this holds. If it doesn't hold and you start dumping, 2866 is the target because that's a gap fill. And then you got a support down here around 2800. One thing on the 4 hour you're doing is regarding that 200 moving average as resistance. We can't break it. So you're now squeezed in between a horizontal line support resistance and the 200 moving average here. And again, breaking it 3020, probably easy. Yep, more to wait TV, of course, man. People hate it. Believe me, dude. People freaking hate it. Just reading some chat. Very eventful, of course, like normal in the live chat. Yeah, weekend. So that's it, man. Yeah. You're at a golden retrace, but you're above it now. You're not below it. 3020, 3130 are the next targets to the upside if it keeps going. You know, there was bearish divergence and you had reversals, but they were pathetic. They were miniature reversals, and then, or, you know, they were mini reversals, and the pivot points were on much higher lows. And that's all that's going on, man. All right. Yeah, so, you know, it was Fishhead or something. Someone was talking about Wyckoff distribution. Could be possible. But you don't know yet, right? Because if so, that means you're on the upthrust after distribution phase. So you just don't know. You have to sell off and get back in here, and then you got to go through the last point of supply in phase D. You sell off, you have rallies that are scrubby, you sell off again, and you eventually make it back down to the bottom of the range, and then we could talk. But for now, it's too risky for Wyckoff distribution to be played, right? Because that's what they do. If you try to make the most advantageous short on Wyckoff distribution, then they can get you stopped out before dumping it again. Yeah, Qs are kind of the market indicator, man, because like I don't know, not, you know, stock market indicator maybe, but it just makes sense why they're outperforming, because it's tech, dude. That's what's leading this world now. It's not IBM and GE and GM and what IBM? Did I just say that? Cisco. It's not. It's like those aren't the leaders anymore. Now it's the Amazons, the Googles, the Microsofts, the Apples. They rule the world. And they've been carrying this entire market, dude. Yeah, ADA, which is up 7.43%. It bounced off what? The old supply line was regarded as a demand line. It even came down to touch with that wick 5.032 cents. You know, we've had that plotted major potential reversal area. My God, man. Very, very real. Going back to February 2019, July 2019. Here it is. Touched like the Jesus. And huge move to the upside. I mean, target's still 5.783 cents to the 1272. You almost got there. But if you break that, then 5.954 cents. Whatever, dude. Probably yours, Kanatomo. Airline companies, airline stocks and stuff. So I don't know, dude. I mean, it does, like, this is what assets will do on breakouts. They can break out and have really nice runs before back testing, and then later they'll back test. That's exactly what gold did. Very nice bullish engulfing candle and follow through with it, but not making higher highs yet. Okay, and so you start making higher highs, it seems very likely that eventually divergence would happen, but it might be at these fib nodes up here.
How are you teach me things for free? The arrogance, I tell ya.
Yeah, J-Mob. Thanks for the 5, dude. Appreciate it. I know. Super arrogant. You know what? In the end, on ADA, if you look at this, the low and then the higher low, there was certain hidden bullish divergence. Dang, man. See that? That's crazy.
Haven't been able to watch all week. Got into some major withdrawal occurring. Such fun times with BTC and death price action. Can I get a midday spin? Midday spin? I mean, I guess. Whatever. It's not going to land on Chug, dude. I mean, you can try, but it's just not going to happen. It's Friday, dude. Pfft. Good luck. See? Chuggy Chug Face just got destroyed. You just created collateral damage. There you go. Easiest spin of my life. Alright, man. I'm sure there's ways we could plot channels here too on Cardano. Let me see here if I can just get another chart. A clean one would be nice. Yeah, alright, let's just go to 88 US dollar on Binance. I don't care. It's whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty nice right there. I'm sure we could make sense of it with a nice equidistant. Maybe not. And then we have to anchor from the top side. Dang. Let's just try 1 and 2 here now. Let's see if we could. What if we? See, it's like, okay. Very, very weird. Okay, just forget about this for a second. Just showing you like 1 and 2 up here on the top, and then just 1 on the bottom is that the wick, the crash wick. And look like, you know, up here, how you didn't have 1 candle close below it, you back tested it, and you just back tested it again. I don't know if we adjust there, if that'll do anything. Didn't the song just play? No, maybe I'm good. So I guess we would adjust then 1 and 2 on the top, and then that just 1 on the bottom, that lowest point. Now we're good. This is a different song. Right, and you get 3 touches on the bottom. So that is the trend you're in on ADA. Just another way of looking at it. Fibonacci again. I think you're, what, 618, right? Yeah, exceeding the 618 now. And yeah, next target is the 6.088 cents is the next fib node. Very possible you could see that in time, especially if Bitcoin isn't volatile to the downside, right? Got a chance. Pretty. Wow, holy crap, look at this. So this is Neo, and we haven't touched this one, this channel. And it had the crazy run up to hit the golden retrace. I mean, that's insane, right? You go from your high to the crash low, and you run up to hit the 618 like the Jesus. I mean, and nothing else. You didn't run up and hit the supply, or you didn't run up and hit the major resistance. No, you just went to hit Fibonacci. That's what's so amazing about fibs. You hit it and reversed exactly what it should do, but you got back inside the channel. Then you started regarding the heart line as support, and then you broke down finally and hit a 200 moving average near the bottom of the channel, near the demand line, like Bitcoin a little bit. And you've now recovered back above the heart line, and soon it looks like you could be breaking, you know, your previous local highs. You're right at that, man. Big time. You see that 1054 or so? How do you break that, man? I don't think there was no divergence on this one. So breaking that, you'll probably see the top of the channel again. Just extend it out. Top of the channel is like 1114 or so. So mystery's bound, man. Hey, you gotta break it. All right, that's a swing low area. Kind of, yeah, definitely kind of a reversal area. Look at that, back from September 2019. You're above that though right now, so beautiful. Okay, this one's up again, 10%. Interesting. So I had EOS plotted like this. One horizontal line support back, I think it was visible on the daily or something. So you bounced off that and you sold, you know, you rallied, lower high, sold off again, making a higher low. Dude, the higher lows. But yeah, I mean, this could be like complex head and shoulder stuff, but it could just be the uptrend continuing, you know. It'll probably continue if Bitcoin continues up. But I don't know, man. You broke the demand line of this channel. It was a very good looking channel. So now you got the idea that if we pivoted here, we got the idea of maybe a dragon or something, just a geometrical breakout incoming. It hasn't happened yet, but if it does, there could be opportunity. And look how you ran up to nearly test it. Okay, so high to low. You know, you'd be thinking a target could be 280. Definitely 280, because that's the 618, but it's also like, you know, previous peaks for EOS. But yeah, you have to look at it maybe like some sort of dragon. I mean, that's the only way to size it up. You know, X, A, B, C, and then C to D would be the larger wave, and it would be a bat. The 886 would be a major potential reversal area, $3.01. And I'm just talking about, you know, outside the box thinking here. Who cares? It's Friday. There are really bad storms coming. Yeah, this is a way. This is how we could get to the PCZ, is maybe a dragon breakout of some sort. Remember, if my power goes out, if like all of a sudden I'm not streaming randomly, it's because the storms. Okay, so there's your EOS, dude, you asked about. So something very interesting happened today on something we've been monitoring closely, and what we think there was value for a while. CGC, pot stock, broke a critical resistance, pretty critical resistance today. This is huge. It's a very big deal. We were just talking about this early as last night. I mean, where you had that old neckline of the inverse head and shoulders pattern, 1850. You're now 1942, up 6% today plus. What's up, Adam, dude?
I've been watching for over a year and I've learned a lot, so it's time I tipped. Keep fading the haters. $0.m.g.
Adam, man, thank you so much, dude, for the 20. Mormon rage.
I dare you to spin. Can we look at Momo?
Momo. Chinese momentum stock, actually, if you didn't know. But yeah, we can look at it. Momo. It's poetic that it is actually a Momo stock. But thank y'all, both y'all, back to back. You dare me to spin? All right, we can knock it out of the way since we know it's not going to land on Chug. Easiest spin of my life again. Too easy, dude. Sorry. Bruh. You wanted arrogance, you got it. So the 200 moving average, 200 day moving average looms, we haven't seen that since June of 2019, last year. You think about it, crypto was freaking near its pinnacle the last time CGC saw its 200 day moving average. We've pivoted and made a higher low, very good. And eventually, this is not going to change, the target's between $28 and $40 on CGC. Huge pattern, multi-year large pattern. It started long before the great FOMO of 2017. So, definitely a warranted.
Is that a joint?
Can't remember which one I was looking at. Just go to that one. I don't care. OMG to tether. It doesn't matter really. Yeah, low, lower low. Didn't even have divergence, and it got listed to Coinbase. Congratulations, you know. Hey, maybe this can pull a bear cipher. That'd be hilarious. One would want to go short on OMG at if we get there. One will want to go short at $2.68. Destroy it, kill it. OMG, man. I don't know if you'll get there though. It's up 20% today. It's up from March 14th, the lowest low, to its highest high in 70 days. It has appreciated in value 579%. Let's just say 580%. How about that? Pretty nuts. But if it does stupid stuff like this, maybe you'll get a chance up here. 268. We can do fib extensions if you want to. That's completely fine. So you are, oh wow, okay. So pretty much hit the 1618 fib extension from your previous high to low, and you reversed there. So it's like terrible though, man. It's all it's done is lower highs, lower lows, its entire lifespan. So you'd think maybe it could come back down to test 150 before running again if it's going to, but this is insane, right? It's like 92 on the RSI. All-time highs on this chart, but you know, I don't think this has all the data at all. So OMG somehow hit $4.50 on Coinbase. That's ridiculous. It's crazy. Thanks for the 420 people tuned in.
Is that a joint?
Don't know how long I'm going today, man. It's just one of those days, completely. And nothing we can do about, or nothing I can do about it. Okay, get off the screen. It's like, whatever. Go to NVIDIA and take a look at it, how it fared after earnings. I mean, I know, but I'm just, you know, people are like, oh, it's so screwed, man. And then, and I'll just, after earnings, when it didn't dump hard or pump, it's like, that's a big win for bulls. That's huge. But no, like, it didn't go anywhere. Oh my God. So look, it's still above that channel. And bullish Harami today for real. It's just like, how can it go any higher, man? You know, it's right at that 100% measured move of the slanted inverse head and shoulder. I mean, it's literally at it like the Jesus, man. That's so breaking that would be stupendous, 373, and after that's $400. The 1618's up there. Louis, it's either that or I'm a terrible streamer, dude. Oh yeah, Momo. Sorry, man. Momo, dude. Let me show you this. Look at that, dude. Huh. Crazy, right? So ice line 2250 broken, a critical peak support resistance from May of 2015. You broke it today. You're down 10%. This is bad, real bad. You would think that the next target is certainly, without a doubt, the next target 1668. Very bad, man. Head and shoulders connect big time. Double top connect on the right shoulder. Yeah, I mean, it's ugly. So not too much volume today, but that's a mega drop. That's a bearish Mara Bazoo on the daily, man. That's awful. You're at the lowest low. I mean, you're at multi-year lows. Yes, you are at the lowest price you've seen since December 23rd, 2016. All right, you breached that wick low from March 13th. Imagine how much the stock market has recovered, and look at this. What a loser. Momo is a big loser. Okay, and the next target for real is 1668. See it down there. It'll take time probably. It's awful though. Real awful. You could eventually in the middle here form some divergence or something, but it's terrible, dude. Look at this. It's like head and shoulders or something. Continuation. That doesn't happen often. Like Wells Fargo. So what was it about Momo that you wanted to see? You just wanted a joke. You just wanted to laugh. Is that what it was? There's your neckline. It's so weird. It's like you just never get bearish reversal patterns as bearish continuation patterns. It's So what's the measured move if we were to just screw around here? Sunlight from the breakout. Well, that's near the critical support, man. Isn't it? Yeah. There you have it. There's literally nothing here though, right? You understand, like, between 1990 and 1668, it's like a wormhole. It's like straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, and it soon will probably be straight down. That's how it works. So get wrecked, Momo. Stay Home Kings, you are more popular than me, man. Congratulations. Big round of applause. Good God, the hate is out today, isn't it? I don't know. People got problems, man. Big ones. It's like, why don't you spend time not destroying and being negative? Try to invest in yourself and make your life better so you don't waste your time being on the internet, being negative and treating people like crap. I mean, like, what kind of legacy you leaving? I bet your parents are proud of you. I bet your ancestors are looking down on you like, what a joke. What's up, Mormon? Thanks again, dude.
Can we glance at eBay? Thanks, Mr. Page.
Sure, man, sure. Yeah, it's just insane, right? Insane recovery, man. eBay, connect. Sorry, let me it's like a major, oh my God, dude, just imagine a butterfly here. Oh, just imagine this just for a second, okay? Oh my God, dude. Nope, too perfect. Okay, you were thwarted. It's not a butterfly.
Legendary, legendary, legendary.
Episode 1000 will be legendary times 3.
Bruh.
It's coming, man. What are we on, 995 right now? Yes, so 5 more episodes after this one until the big quadruple digits for the first time ever. Crazy. Thank you, man. So I would think you go high to low here for fibs. And you can see you've exceeded a 786 and the target, I believe, is $44.40 next. You think it would get there. I mean, there's literally nothing here. The peak is just upon you, so probably go up and test that before reversing or breaking it. And that is confluent with an 88% retrace, the deepest, before the 100%, which is at $47. And you have targets if it ever breaks this crazy range you're in now. Then you could see 52.77 and 1272. So, yeah, mega V-shaped recovery, indubitable, but no all-time high breakout yet, but near all-time highs. I would think all-time highs. Maybe it's not because of 2000 or something, but Mormon Rage, man. Thanks for attended.
Hit the like button. Don't be a scrub-a-dub-dub. Spin Flynn.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, we'll do it, but joke's on you, because it's not going to land on Chug, and there's nothing you can do about it. Haha, it didn't land on Chug, and let me show you how. We're going to zoom in, because this does certainly warrant a, what is it? I can't remember. Whatever they do in horse racing. I'll show you, dude. It's not Chug. I can see it, but where's the wheel? Oh my God. this click until I get it. Sorry, dude. That's Spinner Drinks. Yeah, photo finish. There you go. It was close, but no cigar, man. You can clearly see.
Possible double bottom on the MGI weekly. MACD cross. Smiley face. I need that iron lung money. Thanks.
What happened? All my stuff broke.
Joint?
Thank you, Larry Sellers, for stealing that paper and giving us all forms of entertainment, man. Yeah, you're killing your father, Larry. Seriously. What was it again? Oh, MGI Connect. Wait, I got you, dude. I'm gonna give you an updated chart. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So yeah, range, you're back. Remember, you're back above the ice line or whatever. Sweet. Upside potential is good. Now, your one spot, one resistance, you know, from July 2019 and January 2019, you could break that. I think you very well could see 276. All right, if you just talk about a range, you know, you're near the bottom of the range. You could always come and back test 159, but staying above this long enough, eventually you could very well see yourself back at the top of the range, 335 to 368. Okay. Yeah, but just remember, it is terrible because it's like all it does is lose lower highs, lower lows over and over and over again. Now, what happens about the weekly though? Sorry, let me get this crap. Nice breakout of the channel. Hey, I like this, dude. I like it a lot. All right, so take a look here and listen. We've got ourselves weekly bullish divergence on the MACD, not on the RSI. Happens. So there you go, low on price, a lower low, and you're at a critical support with classic Class A bullish divergence. That's a pretty nice little combo right there. You always love seeing that on a weekly time scale. Bottom of range with divergence hype.
I'm out. Have a good Memorial Weekend, Mr. Page. Spin and don't sin. I want to see you chug.
Well, the chug's just not gonna happen because I'm so arrogant. And no, okay. It's close though. Thanks, Mormon Rage. Thanks again, dude. So the bearish argument is potential double top on Bitcoin. But remember, if you pivot here and start making hidden bullish divergence, I mean, it's not going to ever happen. You may never see 8100 again, you know, at least right during this time. Okay, that's the bearish argument. Okay, completely valid idea, but remember, you really are in a bull trend right now. Okay, there was stuff like this that happened that I remember in the summer of last year in May. It's May, where this same stuff was happening. Like, it's over, dude. It's over for Bitcoin. Look right here, man. It's very similar type stuff going back around, like, oh, we've gone too high, too fast. Look at the dumping and then the rallies and the dumps again. It's just like, and then one more major leg up. So there was a double top here. You got the 4 hour, you can see it. And it's like, oh my God, dude, it's so discernible and clear. But remember the trend you're in. Just going back. Remember, it's like double top, before selling off and eventually just making a higher low than this previous low. Eventually seeing the 200 moving average. Remember, in the uptrend we were in, we finally touched the 200 moving average June 4th. But the last time we had seen the 200 moving average before that was March 25th. Right, and so we go back to current time, and you can see the last time we've seen the 200 moving average on the 4 hour here, April 5th. Right here. It's been a while. So we might back test that at some point before pivoting and rallying again or something. And that would be making sense because of low point to high point. That's 786s and 886s. But we've already tested 8,500 a crap load. So you just may have too many buyers right now. It's good that you're above 9150. We know how critical of a support resistance that truly is. You really want to break 9,200 because that's like, we got the candle close here. There's that wick at 91.92, 9,200. Okay, so staying above this long enough. I think 94.20 back to 95, 9,600 because, again, the upsloping channel, the equidistant trend line right up here. Like if you just go up, it's like 95.30 or so. Look, in the 4 hour, man, again, all this negative momentum and it's waning now. So it's like it could go back in the bull's court. Positive Momo takes over on higher prices. So Wayne Batson, dude.
Have you heard of Arrogant Bastard Beer? Please have some for a stream one day. Would be funny to see you arrogantly spin while arrogantly drinking Arrogant Bastard Beer during Arrogant stream. Ha 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 ha. Hey, spin please.
Perfect.
Smiley face.
Yeah, and I could also be dressed up as Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, and also wash my hair with shampoo that has argon in it or something, right? All the R's and eras and all that, right? Perfect. But yeah, we can arrogantly spin right now, because why not, dude? What an most arrogant person I've ever seen. Chart snub, man. Chugging Chug Face obliterated again, dude. Too easy. In before actually challenged by the wheel. Too easy. Thanks, man. That beer is delicious. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had an Arrogant Bastard beer. I've had a lot of beer in my day, all around, but don't recall having that one particularly. But I'll certainly try it out in the future, man. Stone Brewery? Okay. So, really, man, remember MGI. This is, burn this type of price action and oscillator correlation in your mind. This is what you want, man. It's a spring, too. You fell below the ice line briefly, and you got right back above it. So you sprung, and the divergence helped, and this could continue on making sense, right? Where we know, like, look on the weekly, there's a little bit of resistance at $2. You break that, I think 276 could get hit, and that's the same analysis on the daily. Very nice. See how much it plays out in the coming weeks. Whoa, dude. Really? Liberated Trader says now Stone is brewed in Mexicali, Mexico. Huh? Since the global conglomerate bought them out for $1 billion. Yep. So it's probably gone to crap like YouTube, right? Sorry, just reading a little bit. It's still good, but just worldwide. Gotcha. But why couldn't it just be brewed in America, dude? Why does it have to be in Mexico? 'Cause money, dude, right? 'Cause money. Well, we see what mass globalization has done when pandemics start, right? Anyway, dude, I don't know. I've been live for an hour now officially, so Not Locos free. I have no set date for episode 1000. I'm not going to time it. Like, if I stream twice a day in the next week, it's going to be because of price action. I'm not going to, like, not stream because I'm trying to time the date of episode 1000. That's just not going to happen. It's going to be when it happens, okay? United States Martian, that's what I meant. Clearly. I mean, that's kind of... I get it, though, dude. Plus, the storm's coming anyway. It's right on the border. Yeah, but it's still not in the United States of America. Yeah, missing episode 1000. You're gonna have a bad time. Anyway, man, it's Friday. These streams are normally blah now, so thinking about, I don't even know, man, Friday streams, like taking off and not doing 7 days a week, because it's like I've been doing 7 days a week for 2+ years, man. So might need to start taking a break from this. So I'll be back. Thank y'all for watching. Till next time, respect the T. Hey.